What's up, y'all? Intercontinental Kirk Anthony. And today's TED Talk is called Training is Not a Punishment. This shit is not a punishment. It's more about consistency, okay? A lot of times, because of the country we live in and the culture that we live in, our mind believes that if it's harder, if I'm struggling, if I'm suffering, then my payment is going to be bigger. The payment for my investment is going to be larger because I'm suffering, because I'm hurting during this. I'm going to get more because I hurt. And that is not the way that training works. That's not the way that fat loss works or weight loss works, however you want to word it. Okay, it's fat loss, but whatever. Okay, so it's more like growing a plant. It's more like having sex, okay? So I don't know about y'all, but let's say you're having sex, right? When I'm done, I'm sweating, breathing hard and shit. And sometimes during, it's difficult. I mean, there's intensity there where it's like you have to work. You know what I'm saying? It's uncomfortable. You're breathing hard. Maybe your ass is burning, your legs are burning, or whatever. But it's something that when I'm done, I still want to do it again. You feel me? It's not a punishment to have sex or to go to the gym. You know what I'm saying? It's work. It's uncomfortable, but it's not a punishment. Now, the reason I wanted to do this TED Talk is because most people have this idea that you need to suffer to get a bigger reward. So let's say you get up at 6:30 every morning. It takes you an hour to get ready, right? So 7:30, you're ready. You jump on the freeway or whatever at 7:30 and you get to work at 8 or whatever, okay? That's your normal routine. But you've been having slow results in the gym, or you've been fucking up on your diet. So you're like, you know what, this week I'm gonna get up at 5. I'm gonna get my ass up at 5 and I'm gonna do fasted cardio, then get ready for work, then go to work, okay? Now, that's not your normal routine. So getting up at 5 is going to be painful or uncomfortable that first, week or so, right? Or even forever when you do it, if you're not a morning person or if you're just not getting up that early. But the idea is I'm going to get up earlier. I'm going to punish myself in a sense, make myself get up, do this shit I don't want to do to make up for these slow results or eating bad on my diet. I'm going to put in more, suffer more, and then I'll get more back. And that's just not true, okay? It's what you think. It sounds logical, it makes sense to you, but that's not the way your body works. Your body is more like a plant, okay? You gotta do consistent things, a certain pattern of things consistently to reap big rewards over time. It's small increments of success that make up large success. And then once you've done it for a long time, then your body is kind of programmed to it and you can get more and more visible results compared to somebody who's just starting out or who hasn't been doing the right thing. But to the point is, just because it's uncomfortable, just because it's difficult, does not mean you're going to get the reward that you are looking for. So just getting up at an uncomfortable hour and doing this hard cardio does not mean you were going to get the results, okay? And if you don't believe me, just try it, okay? And then another thing is maintain it, you know what I mean? So another example, right, is that let's say you're getting these slow results or you've been eating bad and you're like, I need a hard workout. Okay, maybe you're not getting up early, but let's say after work, you go to your gym or you go to your trainer and you're like, I need a hard workout, man. I was fucking up this weekend, so I need a hard workout. Or every time that you go work out, you're punishing yourself. You're doing 1,000 burpees. You're doing extra hard grinding, extra hard. Every single time you go, it does not mean that you are going to get better results. Somebody could be doing less than you over here and be getting more successful results because they're doing the right things. Just so you know, the muscle doesn't need to be pounded to death to respond. Okay, here's your comfort zone. Okay, and let's say we're going this way. Okay, so this way is your limit, and this way is just like at rest. Okay, this is your comfort zone, which it's work, but you can do it. You know what I mean? It's not a big deal. You can do it every day. Just outside of your comfort zone is kind of where you need to be during your workouts. Okay, you don't need to take your body to the extreme limit every time you do it. Okay, that can lead to injury. You can hurt your muscles. You could tear something. Or, I mean, you may not, but let's say you are taking it to the 100% extreme, like fucking CrossFit Games or some shit like that. Taking your body to that limit every single time is not going to give you better aesthetic results. I'm talking fat loss, weight loss, than somebody just hitting their comfort zone, okay? Now, you may say, well, that's not true. You know, I see these bodybuilders, they do da-da-da. Okay, first of all, you don't know what the fuck they're on. And like, if you listen to my other TED Talk on steroids and shit, they're living by a different set of rules. So if you're, this conversation is for people who are natural. Now, if you're not natural, you can still listen to it. There's some game in here that you can soak up, but the rules for you are different, okay? So I'm talking to people who are natural, okay? You don't need to do 10 sets of fucking 50 reps on the leg press. I've seen trainers smash their clients because they know their client perceives this workout was so hard. I was in so much pain. I suffered so much. That was a good workout. I'm going to get a return on that workout. I'm going to get a return on my investment, pushing my body to the limit to get whatever they, in their mind is the body goals that they want. And that is just not true. You don't need to do that. 9 times out of 10, your fucking trainer does not do that shit. Facts. You see what I'm saying? Go look at them. They're doing most likely the same shit over and over. Most likely they're doing heavyweight. They're doing, 8 to 12 reps, something like that. Rarely are they just killing themselves, okay? And there's a lot of room there we can talk about, like steroids and shit, okay? Because there's a different set of rules. And they don't even need to go to that extreme. But if they go to that extreme, their body is healing much faster than yours. Okay, they can put their body through a lot of things and can continue to train like that because their body's recovering at a faster rate than yours. Okay, but even taking the drugs and shit out, you do not need to be doing 1,000 fucking burpees, 1,000,000 fucking reps on the leg press, 1,000,000 leg extension. There's this chick I see. It's in Brazil, right? And this lady is like holding the leg extension thing down, and the girls are doing leg extensions, and they're fucking crying and shit, and they're like, "Come on, one more." Nigga, you do not need to do that. You know what I'm saying? That's like ridiculous. It's dramatics. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh wow, she's gonna get. It doesn't mean she's gonna get good results. There's so many other factors involved for your results, okay? Just know the biggest impact is obviously your nutrition, but as far as training, it's just getting outside your comfort zone and being consistent. Pushing yourself, doing your best, right? Where you're gonna do, like, say, the most you can do. You're gonna push yourself to the most you can do, say within 8 to 12 reps, right? You get the 12 reps and your body starts to fail, right? You do that 3-4 sets maybe, and you move on to the next thing. You don't gotta fucking sit there and cry in the fucking gym and, oh, it's leg day, I ain't gonna be able to walk down these stairs. Maybe if it's your first time doing legs, you know what I'm saying? And still your coach should not be pushing you to the limit to where you can't walk down or walk up some fucking stairs. You know what I'm saying? Like, chill out, bro. Chill the fuck out. It's not necessary. You know what I'm saying? It's gradual. You know what I'm saying? Once you get to a certain point, you don't need to. If you want to, if that's just your fucking MO, that you want to just fucking kill yourself in the gym every time, fucking go ahead. But don't think that is necessary to achieve results. You might be getting slow results just because results are fucking slow. Growing a plant, you know what I'm saying? Growing a garden and shit is slow. You feel me? Like, planting and doing agriculture and shit and growing your corn and shit, it's fucking slow. You don't go in there, plant a seed, and come back the next day and you got a whole fucking crop of shit. It takes a little while, so just be fucking patient, number one, right? And it's about being consistent. It's gradual. Or Maybe you are not eating correctly. Maybe your nutrition isn't on point. Maybe your nutrition is on point 60% of the week, and then you fuck it up all weekend. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever considered that? Maybe you dieted and you had some success for so many months or so many weeks, and then you start at a plateau and you don't know what to do next. You've exhausted all the information that you have. You're not really sure what move to make, and maybe your body is plateauing because your metabolism went down or whatever one of the factors may be. But it may be some other things that are off. I guarantee you it's not because you're not fucking pounding your fucking head into the wall every time you go into the gym. Okay? So understand that this is not a punishment. It should be somewhat enjoyable. It's like a challenge. It's a challenge. It's not like a fucking working on a chain gang and shit. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be like, oh, I gotta go to the gym and beat myself up. You shouldn't be. It should be somewhat enjoyable. It's a little uncomfortable while you're there. You'll bitch a little, oh, this is hard, but you'll get through it. And then when you're done, you'll kind of feel a little better, and you can go fuck it up at Starbucks and get a Frappuccino after. You know what I'm saying? But deadass, like you should be kind of having fun, and sort of it's like I said with the sex shit. It's kind of like orgasmic in a sense that you go to the gym, you warm up, you push yourself during the gym, and you kind of take yourself to that almost like a euphoric state. If you're lifting heavy enough or you're pushing yourself enough, you kind of get to like a euphoric state, and then you chill after, you have that little afterglow after, and the climax for you is the results that you get. The climax for you is as you keep doing this consistently, your body changes, you feel better, your life will definitely change. Your attitude, your feelings towards the gym, your feelings towards your body, yourself, the world around you changes. This is kind of the climax of working out. It's not a punishment. Punishing yourself with training is the opposite of what you want to do, because you're not going to do it for that fucking long if it's a punishment. And if you don't stick with it long enough, it'll feel like a punishment. So if you just your workout, if your fitness history is like you do the first 2 weeks or something like that, and then you fall off, yeah, your perception of working out is going to be that of punishment, because those first 2 weeks suck. Your body's, it has a lot of soreness at first. You're weak and shit. Your endurance isn't where it needs to be. You're not going to see, great results that first couple of weeks. I mean, you might lose a few pounds, lose some water, lose a little body fat, a little bit the first 2 weeks, but you haven't given yourself enough time to really start getting the benefits, getting the strength, start getting in the flow of things. So if you've only done like the first 2 weeks, first 3 weeks of training and working out, yeah, your perception of this shit is going to be working out is just punishment. But if you stuck with it long enough, you will see that it's like a gift to you. You know what I'm saying? This is almost fun. For me, it's fun. I enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the hard part is just getting to the gym. You're comfortable. You're watching fucking Harry Potter or whatever on TV, and maybe it's it's time you need to go get your ass up and go to the gym or something. Yeah, you're like, fuck it. You just don't fucking feel like getting up. But once you're here, once you got warmed up, once you're in the workout, it's enjoyable, and you will see that if you stick with it long enough and not beat the fuck out of yourself when you come to the gym and do a fucking 1,000 sit-ups or whatever the fuck you do. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to do all that. You do need to work, but you don't need to punish yourself and break your body down to its fucking last compound. You know what I'm saying? You just need to come in here, do some work, take yourself to failure a few times, and then go eat, you know what I'm saying? Rest your body, heal your body up. You do that 3-4 times a week, and you're gonna be good. You feel me? So, hope that clears some things up for you. If you have any questions, you can always message me on Instagram, Intercontinental Kirk Anthony. And that's fucking interesting, man. That's fucking interesting.